Empty there. Fiver. It's a brand new level.
How much is it? It's right here.
Morning, mate. How much are the games?
£2 each.
£2, yeah. Cheers. Do you have the console to go with it, or is it just on its own?
Actually, we had, but we can't find it.
Can't find it. No worries.
I don't know where the
We're looking for the house and just gone somewhere.
How much are you after on the bag then?
£2.
Take £1 for it? Take £1 for it?
I don't know.
Excuse me.
Right?
I'll take that one for £2.
MT20. Oh, sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
I'm telling you remote controllers. Huh? I'm telling you remote controllers. Remote controllers. Yeah. Turkey. It's working, man. You can trust my dad, innit?
How much are the games, mate?
£2 each.
£2, yeah.
£20 I will take.
No, because you know.
Do
I'm not in a
25
rush,
then.
you know, to be honest. 30. It's all tested, mate. Oh, well, you know my dad. This is a decent game.
I think I got that one already, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss any games. Would you do 3 for a fiver, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers. Just make sure. Did you say you were selling this as a bundle, mate? Or would you sell a game
well,
on...
ideally the lot.
Would you sell that on its own?
Yeah, go on.
How much do you want for that one, mate?
Couple of quid.
Take £1 for it?
I'm splitting it all up. That might be the thing to keep it sold. What else is in there?
Just think this one, isn't it?
Oh, go on then.
Yeah, nice one.
You can't do what you do.
You could have said a pound
It
instead
is,
of
yeah,
50p.
It is heavy, isn't it?
How much are you after on the box set, mate?
Make me an offer.
I was hoping you'd say £1.
It is all complete.
Yeah.
My grandfather passed away and we cleared his place.
No worries.
Couple of quid?
Yeah.
150 for it, mate?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Morning, young man, how are you?
£1.50 there.
Is that always recorded?
Only the stuff down, yeah. I've got a YouTube channel.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Retro Rummage.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
It's nice to see people doing it over here. Normally it's always over in the States, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a couple of us. I mean, I'm more to do with like games and like DVDs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it, they're all there. I can't bother to check. But
£30. Every old thing. Do your research before you say no, then come back and tell me I'm cheap. Yeah, big, yeah, that's it, from big cars.
A lot of you clothes though. I've sold a few of them, yeah. But nothing compared to what I've got. I've got the most wonderful, oh yeah, if you like Ealing.
how much are you after on it? Oh, is that the price?
No, don't know where that's come from. I think £3 is a good buy for that.
£3, yeah.
All the classics. Sit there, can of beer with your mates. They don't make them like that anymore.
I'll have a think on that one. I'll come back.
All right then.
No worries. Thank you.
12 seconds later.
Just take two. Would you take £2 for that?
I think
3, yeah.
3, yeah.
You want to take £2 for?
Repertoire. No, I think 3's fair for
No, that's
16
okay.
DVDs.
Just double check they're all
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, no, I think 5 is a good.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll pay that. No worries. It's always worth asking, eh?
Yeah. That's £5 because that is vintage. It's Goodyear. It's one of their small.
Oh, right. Is this your one, mate?
Yeah.
Is it alright to have a look at this?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much are you after on it, mate?
I've been asking 80 for it.
80,
They're
yeah.
about 170 online.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm a bit scared to get it out though, because I don't want. I know the box is half the price, and I don't want to. I don't want to damage it.
I'll do it for 70 now.
No worries. I didn't bring 70 with me today.
Look at those golf shoes.
Are all the games different prices, mate, or?
All along the front are £2
Yeah.
or 3 for a fiver. Obviously these are a bit dearer. These are all £2.
£2, yeah. Would you do 3 for a £5 if I grabbed another one, or are they still £2 each?
3 for £5, yeah.
Yeah, if I grab another one.
Just check the danger in there.
Yeah, no worries, will do, mate.
They do go missing.
I'll take them 3, cheers, mate. And we are back, YouTube. For anyone who's returning, thank you, and for everyone who's new, welcome. I'm Mitch, and this is Retro Rummage. Aiming to game my channel buying games, DVDs, Blu-rays, any electrical items I get my hands on at car boot sales, Facebook Marketplace or charity shops for a cheap price. So I'm getting traded into CX at a high price so I can build my own gaming collection. So yes, back with another boot sale road trip, shall we say. It's the first boot sale I've been to in a couple of weeks. Obviously I had a little break. Went down to the mother-in-law's to stay with them for the weekend. Scoped out a couple of boot sales and thought, you know, I'll give it a go, see what we can get. In all honesty, I went to a comedy show the night before, had a couple of drinks. I woke up at I set my alarm for about 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it went off. I didn't get up straight away. I think I woke up at maybe like 7:15, something like that. The boot sale's only about a 20-minute drive, so I probably got there for about maybe 7:15, so, something like that. And I think the boot sale starts at maybe 6, maybe 7, something like that. I mean, when I got there, basically all the rows were set up apart from one. But I still managed to get some good pickups, and one really good one. So yeah, really happy with obviously what I've got. Just goes to show, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean you've got to be at the boot sale at the earliest point to always, you know, get some good deals. So yes, we'll get into it. Now the first pickup was a Nintendo, I believe this is a Nintendo DS bag. Now I actually picked up a Game Boy Advance SP a couple of weeks back now, which had the similar style to this, but for the SP. It absolutely stunk of smoke, and to be honest with you, I didn't think it was worth anything. I sold it at the boot sale when I was selling there. I think I sold it for maybe like £2 or in a bundle of stuff that I sold for like maybe five quid, something like that. Just didn't think it was worth any money. It wasn't until afterwards someone commented saying, "Oh yeah, they're worth like £20." So I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" But yeah, obviously that made me aware that these bags are worth something. This one obviously not as expensive as the Game Boy Advance SP one. I think this one probably maybe 12 to 15 quid plus postage. On the plus side, it did come with a load of styluses, whatever you want to call it. Always finding DSs without styluses. And it also come with a third-party DS charger, which funnily enough, literally the night before this, I was speaking to the mother-in-law and saying that she was saying that she's got a DS, but she's lost the charger for it. And I said, I've got some indoors. I'll bring them up next time I'm down. And yeah, lo and behold, I found one at the boot sale. So I've given that to her already. But yeah, hopefully £2 there into, you know, £10 to £15 cash. So yeah, happy with that. Second pickup of the day, I believe, was this. Yeah, Wii Sports. We had a bundle. It's actually in really good condition. I mean, it hardly looks like it's been played. Had a wee bundle. I think he wanted like 20, 25 quid for it. Said, would you sell that on its own? Said yes. I think he wanted 2 quid. It was quite funny as well, because I said, oh, would you take £1 for it? And he was like, oh, go on then. And his mate was with him. And this guy obviously normally buys from the boot sales or, you know, whatever. And he's going, see, he's only doing what you'd do. You know, you'd always ask for a cheaper price. So yeah, it's good to get that for £1. And then yes, I got these 3 games here for £5. Bit of a semi-fail in the sense of I got myself confused at the end, but basically I wanted, so doing 2 quid each or 3 for £5. Surprisingly, I haven't got Tony Hawk's skateboards in. Oh my god, can't speak. Tony Hawk's skateboarding on the PlayStation 1 yet. Well, it's nice and complete with even with the extra little pamphlet. It's in really good condition, to be fair. Had some other decent games, but nothing that I really needed for my collection. So yeah, paid £5 for these. My full process was behind it that if I could get a couple of others that I can trade in for, you know, maybe £5, £6, I'm basically getting this for free. So obviously that's going into the collection. I have got Tekken 5 already. again complete. I think that chops in for £4. Now the semi-fail was that at the end I got confused. I thought this traded in for £3, got Sonic Rivals on the PSP, and I put Manhunt down because I thought that traded in for £2. But yeah, unfortunately it's the other way round. But yeah, still, you know, £5 there for a game that's probably worth £5. Plus, I'm still going to get £6 credit. So for me, that's a win. And then yeah, what did I pick up next? I think maybe I've got this. Yeah, the history of British Steam. Paid £1 or £1.50 for this. It chops in for £5. Guy had some other good games there, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, but he knew his prices. I was speaking to him beforehand, and he was saying that you know, he'd had a quick look on eBay the night before just to get a rough idea. So he was, you know, he was fair enough though, saying, you know, but make me an offer if there's something that you're interested in. But obviously, I'm looking to make a profit on it, not keep it for my collection. So there was nothing really there that I was wanted. I think there was a Street Fighter game that I thought about, but I don't think it had the manual. But yeah, £1.50 there into £5. Happy with that. And then yes, got the definitive Ealing Studios collection. Yeah, £3 I paid for this. I believe, yeah, she asked for £3. I, you know, gave her a cheeky, would you take a £2 for it? She said no, which is completely, you know, fair enough. That's how bartering works. But it does trade in for £9, so £3 into £9, more than happy with that. And then yeah, absolute steal of the day. Like, I didn't edit this in a sense to, oh, this is the best pickup, so I'll put it at the end. This was literally on the first row. I must have got there about 8 o'clock, and it was a guy who was a reseller. I don't know if you could see, he had all of the games. He had like Atari box for sale, PlayStation, all stuff like that. So it just goes to show, you know, check these stalls, because sometimes you will catch them, you know, lacking, sleeping, whatever, you know, word you want to use. But got a really good game here for £2. Well, actually, I got 3 of these for a £5. And yeah, shocked to be honest that I saw this for £2 each, you know, in a bundle of games from a reseller who, he knew his prices for everything else. You know, he was saying £2 for these, £3 for that. You know, he knew his prices for the Atari. He was saying, oh, I've seen that, I've looked that up online, I know how much they're going for and everything. So yeah, real good surprise. But basically the first 2 games, I just bundled these up again just to boost the credit. Unfortunately, the prices have dropped on these recently, and this is a fail. I didn't think the price had dropped on this one, but I should have picked, there was a copy of Black Ops, which trades in for £2 now, and we've got World at War, which trades in for £2, but Call of Duty 3, that only trades in for £1.40 or £1.60 now, which, yeah, I thought it was, I'm sure that was like a £4 or £5 game at some point to trade in. So just goes to show how much the prices of everything has dropped. And also recently I've noticed that CX are now charging £3 delivery on games, which seems, I mean, seems a bit steep for me. I would think that a company like them, you know, they could have a deal going with some, well, they probably have, but some firm, you know, and they could be getting deliveries for a lot cheaper because of obviously the bulk that they do. But I feel like that's quite expensive. I mean, that's a 33% increase basically. The fact that, you know, inflation's meant to be at 10%, and they've just thought, yeah, we're just going to bump it up a third. Yeah, it's quite, yeah, it hasn't sat right with me. I mean, you know, it's basically meaning that people are no longer going to buy these games online from CEX. It's only going to be worthwhile if you're buying, you know, a more expensive game. But yes, on to the pickup of the day. I'm a little bit annoyed in the sense that I actually bought this a couple of weeks ago. So this is my original version of Clock Tower 3. The version I picked up is down there now because it was actually in better condition than mine. I don't know if you can see at the bottom there, but there was a bit of whiting on the, what's the word, on the sleeve, and at the back as well there's some whiting up the top there and in the corner. And the manual has got some creases in the front of it. Still, you know, this is in good condition though, you know, it's not like it's in bad condition. That was just immaculate. This is, I believe, a £40 or £45 game in CEX. It trades in for about £23 voucher and about £15 to £18 cash, which I think is daylight robbery. But yeah, I'm going to try and flip that on eBay. I'll probably look to, you know, put it up for like 30, 35 quid, try and get a quick sale on it. And then, yeah, just take it from there. But obviously that cash alone will pay for more than what I spent in the whole day. I mean, I don't even think I spent 15 quid, to be honest. What did I spend? Or maybe 5, 10, 12, 13, 16, 17 pound I spent, plus £1 to get in, 18 pounds. So more than happy with that. Not a lot of credit, to be honest, maybe like 20, 30 pound. I'm not going to bother putting it on the screen because there's just not a lot there. But yeah, it was nice to get back out of the boot sales, obviously after a break, and I think I needed this. I think I needed to pick up a game like this for cheap to boost the morale, you know, get that hunger again for getting out there and looking for games, and obviously seeing that it is possible. And obviously it just goes to show you, you know, check all of the stalls with games. You know, obviously I wouldn't recommend wasting time there in the morning. You know, when you first get there, go and have a look around for proper resellers, but you know, you can get the odd bargain here and there. So yeah, really happy with that. Also, I just want to shout out to Tim. Thank you for coming over and saying hello. It always blows my mind that I'll drive 3 hours down the road, go to a boot sale, and I'll bump into people who watch the channel. So yeah, shout out to Tim. Appreciate you watching, mate. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.